he outlanded him. This is not amateur boxing. This is professional boxing. You see what I'm saying? Number one, this is professional boxing. So you have to be effective punching, not just punching for points. I think it's just funny. It's like, yeah, man, you like people compare him to Floyd. Floyd stood in the paint and made people miss by head movement. He made people miss by the Philly shell defense. He also counterpunched. You know, he was get back against the ropes, you know, moving, using his footwork. Ortiz used his feet work. That wouldn't need footwork. That was feet work. You saw how his feet work. He would need to be a track star.
She's a runner. She's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
You know what I'm saying? That was terrible. Jamaine Ortiz never fights like that. I'm not saying that you can't employ a strategy or fight differently for your opponent. However, he was not effective in his punches at all. So landing more punches, if I'm just tapping you and I'm touching you more.
Nigga, you gay.
Pause. That doesn't mean that they're effective. If somebody's hitting me with an uppercut and I'm tapping them on the shoulder, if I tap them twice and I get one uppercut in, I'm pretty sure the uppercut would do more damage. So Teofimo landed more power punches.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Dr. PG, NGM. Praise God to get money. Back with Engineers to the Streets boxing podcast. Y'all know what it is when it comes to this boxing things, man. We the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? We be the streets. We be the voice of the people, man. The voice of the streets. So, you know, somebody hit me. I'm just enjoying the day, you know, on the couch chilling. And, somebody hit me up, disturbing my peace.
Why you all in my ear talking a whole bunch of shit that I ain't trying to hear? Get back!
Not just playing. Not thank God for people hitting me up and stuff like that. But somebody hit me up about the Jamaine Ortiz BS. This Jamaine Ortiz Teofimo Lopez ordeal again. Talking about his strategy was to outbox him. Oh, he outboxed Teofimo. He employed such a strategy. He did what Floyd did. This is boxing, not fighting.
Nigga, you's a bitch!
Wrong.
What?
Wrong.
What?
Wrong. I don't know how else to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like that is so erroneous. It's crazy. You know, it's like he did not outbox anybody. He outran Teofimo. Did Teofimo look bad? Yes. Jamaine Ortiz looked bad? Yes. He looked worse. He was just as ineffective as Teofimo was cutting off the ring. Jamaine Ortiz was equally, if not more so, ineffective at letting his hands go in boxing. He forgot that it's a boxing match. Like, you know, and y'all know me, man. I love me some Terence Crawford, man. I think he's gonna go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. I think he's one of the greatest right now, but people just don't show the proper love that people deserve when they're active. But you know, even he said that this is boxing, not fighting. Wrong. I don't care. Because somebody's more popular than somebody that doesn't make what they're saying any more true. I don't care if Joe Biden said it. I don't care if Oprah Winfrey said it. I don't care if Donald Trump said it. Vladimir Putin, your mama.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I don't care who said it. This doesn't make it any more right. I don't care about status, authority, role, or position. It doesn't make something wrong right because somebody with renown has said it or celebrity or popularity has said it. No. How can you have fighting? How can you have boxing without fighting? Boxing is a form of fighting. You see what I'm saying? You can't box without fighting. You can't wrestle without fighting. You can't do karate without fighting. Jiu-jitsu without fighting. Now you could do fighting without jiu-jitsu because you could do another form of fighting. You could be doing taekwondo. You see what I'm saying? You could do fighting without boxing because you could be wrestling, but you cannot do any of those without fighting because they're all under the umbrella of fighting. You know what? Let me show you. All those forms of fighting are under the umbrella of fighting. You know, I'm gonna give you an example, man. Check this out. Y'all can see this? Hold on. Excuse my table. I got some mail here. You see this? Look. Let me show you. I'm gonna go on my line. Go on my bag. This is a lime, right? A lime is a fruit, right? A lime is a fruit. Boxing is a form of fighting. You cannot box without fighting. You cannot have a lime without having a fruit.
What the hell does that even mean? What you getting at with the book script? Spit that shit out, man.
You see what I'm saying? You can have a different kind of fruit like this right here. You can have a tomato. A tomato is another fruit. You see what I'm saying? You can have a tomato and not have a lime, but it's still a fruit. So you can box and not do karate, but you can't do boxing or karate without fighting. You see what I'm saying? So fighting is to boxing as fruit is to lime. A lime is a fruit. I could have a different kind of fruit. I could have an apple and still have a fruit. Just like with boxing. I could be wrestling and still be fighting. I could be boxing and still be fighting, but I could not be boxing without fighting. I could not have a lime without also having a fruit. You understand what I'm saying? Did I make the proper analogy? Are y'all understanding the words coming out of my mouth?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I don't want to address this anymore. So it's like, yeah, Jamaine Ortiz made him miss. And a lot of people are saying that, oh, check the copy box. Yeah, man. So all in all, what I'm saying is to say that this is boxing, not fighting, that's oxymoronic.
Okay, well, check this out, though. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth.
You know what I'm saying? And I love Terence Crawford and everybody else who say that. You know, I respect people's opinion, but just because he might be better than me in the ring doesn't mean that it changes the definition of words or he's better than me with words. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very intelligent person. I got my doctorate, I'm saying, PhD in engineering, So, I'm equally, if not more qualified than anybody to determine the definition and the meaning of words. You see what I'm saying? So, and then also too, I know some of y'all gonna say, oh, well, tomato, probably, that's not a bad, it's a good example because botanically, tomato is a fruit. I know we use it commonly as a vegetable and stuff like that. We usually, for cooking purposes, we use it as a vegetable. But a tomato is technically a fruit. I wish I had a better one day example, but all it has limes and tomatoes right now. So, and then also, most importantly, with the copy box stats, that is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez. Well, it's right that Jamaine Ortiz outlanded Teofimo Lopez by 2 punches. This is not the amateur ranks. You see what I'm saying? This is not the amateur ranks, bro. It don't matter if you tapping me 4 times and I hit you with 1 uppercut. I think most people would rather get tapped 4 times instead of get hit with that devastating uppercut. So Teofimo Lopez outlanded Jamaine Ortiz by he landed 6 more power punches than Jamaine Ortiz. Jamaine Ortiz landed 8 more jabs. So in total, Jamaine Ortiz only outlanded Teofimo by 2 punches. It was 80-78 throughout the entire duration of the fight. So y'all need to stop this, man, and make it seem like, oh, he just got outboxed. No, he didn't, man. He outran Teofimo. I think Jamaine Ortiz could have won if he didn't run. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. So shout out to Jamaine Ortiz. He did his best he could. I just thought that was very silly, and he definitely knocked his stock down. Teofimo also looked bad, but he threw the more effective punches, and he was the one that wanted to actually engage. He's the one that actually wanted to fight in a boxing match. So that's it, man, for Engineers to the Streets. I appreciate y'all rocking, as always. Don't forget to like the video. As always, we are here, man. I appreciate y'all the support, man. Anytime y'all want to talk, I will be going live, and you could we can have this discussion anytime y'all want to, as long as we respect each other's turn and stuff like that, and keep civility. I'm open to discussion, but as far as posts, I'm no longer posting on this anymore, man. Teofimo won, Jamaine Ortiz ran. Simple.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.